Good afternoon. We're going to work on argumentative writing today. We are going to target the standard number 1 for high school of writing, and that's argumentative writing. We can look at our students will be able to chart, and we'll read it together. Write arguments to support claims in an analysis of substantive topics or texts using valid reasoning and relevant and sufficient evidence. Our 4 major words here are argument, claim, valid reasoning, and evidence. What we're going to do today is we're going to work on this in 3 different steps. Step number 1 will be a graphic organizer. I will want you to distinguish between 2 different claims. There are going to be 2 different groups of people. One group of people is going to support the project that we're going to read about. Another group of people is going to be against the project. You will need to use a graphic organizer to put the claims of one group into one category, the category of supporters, and to put the claims of another group in the second category. Those claims will be mixed together, so you will need to distinguish and differentiate between the 2 claims. Right. Number 2, we're going to write a short version of a argumentative writing based on the chart that I'm going to share with you. So you are going to write the color-coded steps that are going to teach you how to organize the paper. And the result of this is going to be the argumentative essay that we will write as a writing prompt at the very end of this lesson. So we will start with reading the text first, and you would listen and try to differentiate in your head between those who support the argument and those who are against it. Clyvedale School Board has recently proposed a bond levy to add new facilities and conduct major repairs. Bond includes building a new gymnasium, a new science room and lab, a new media center, library, new Chapter 1 and special education classrooms, more parking space, increased shortage area, and new locker rooms. Board also proposing to remodel the drama music areas, the entire roof, the heating system, the school kitchen and gym. So this is the proposal. You will need to understand that this information that I just read to you is the proposal. So this is something that the board wants to do. So this is one group of people. Now you will hear arguments from 2 more groups of people: the supporters of this proposal and those who are against the proposal. So how many groups of people are going to be all together? Exactly 3 groups of people. The group that propose, the board, the school board that proposed the innovations, the group of supporters, and the group that is against the idea. Several arguments. Let's have a look. School does not need to have brand new facilities and better classrooms. School had to shut down due to a malfunction of the heating system. Roof of the library had a leaking problem all winter long, with rotting and danger of falling. Money that taxpayers have to put up for the building will be $2.9 million. This means over the next 25 years, 40 cents more per $1,000 in property tax. Construction and remodeling needs to be done eventually. So why not now, when interest rates are low and expenses are also low? Less money now than later. Good time to pass this bond because the results of ballot measure 5 are going into effect at the same time as the levy. Current gym is no longer adequate. The bleachers are too close and the surrounding area is too small. New facilities are going to encroach on the natural habitat that surrounds the school property. School itself is too small, with multiple classes needing to use the same spaces at the same time. Science lab facilities are outdated and cannot be replaced for reasons related to the plumbing and electrical system. Chemical shortage room is inadequate and unsafe. So, what you will need to do, you will need to look at the text that you will find at the comments section of the YouTube and work inside your group. Have a look a second. To complete this chart. This is the color-coded structure of the argumentative writing that you're going to be using. The red means the introduction. The yellow means proof 1, paragraph 1. The blue is proof 2, paragraph 2. And the green is going to be your conclusion. So, you're not going to start writing anything. Before doing this, you are going to answer this particular chart. Okay, so argumentative essay template. First, you will answer the issue being argued. What are they arguing about? Second, you will need to answer, give 2 examples. Those who are for the issue, they argue this or that. 2 different examples of what they argue about. Those who are against the issue argue A and B also. So that will look like this. Then we will get ready to write our conclusion with the bridge between the argument and the conclusion. You will start with the word but and refute the opposite argument. So you will be supporting, in this case, those who are for the issue. And that's how your structure is supposed to look in every argumentative writing. So you will need to produce the introduction to the issue. you will need to produce the arguments of the first group of people. The second group of people, you will refute here those who argue with the first group. So you're going to support the first one, not the second. And your conclusion is going to be extremely structured as well. This is the structure of your conclusion. And you remember the color coding is this. Upside down. The green is at the bottom, the red is at the top. Okay, perfect. So in your conclusion, you're going to restate pros and cons. You can actually start your conclusion with the phrase, there are pros and cons regarding, restate the issue. Number 2, restate some pros and cons. Number 3, restate your refuting of the argument. And the concluding sentence will start with if blank, why not, blank period. If you would need to do the reconstruction of the building sooner or later, why not start it right now? It's just an example. So I will want you to work on this chart first. When you're ready, I will want you to write your own essay, writing full essay, preferably just with your pen or pencil, so it's not an electronic format, because you would need to color code it for me in such a way that I see that you understand your argumentative paper structure. So, having said that, I wish you all the best. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, and you will have a lot of information there. So you are able to open it, read the text, read the arguments, and talk to you very soon. Bye-bye.